It's time for Teen Mom Trash Talk with Tracey and Noelle.
Hello and welcome to Teen Mom Trash Talk. This is episode 370. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle Winters.
Hello.
Hi, Noelle. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Great. We're here to cover the new chapter, next chapter. There's No Way to Know, season 2, episode 23.
Wow.
Wow. But before we jump into the pool,
Mm-hmm.
we have so much content on Patreon that you guys should check out at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. We have a smorgasbord.
We have
Is it
so much
board
content.
or Borg?
I think there's no way to ever know.
When I was younger, I used to think it was smorgasbord.
But it's really Borg.
Right, but I thought it was like a board of schmorg.
What's schmorg exactly?
Schmorg is like, baked ziti.
I love baked ziti. Well, not really so much anymore, but it's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. But you know what I mean? Like, I thought it was like I saw the sternos set up, and I was like, oh, that's a smorgasbord.
Interesting.
But it's like on the smorgasbord.
It's on the smorgasbord.
Here's the thing. I'm not great at German.
I know. I mean, I'm not either.
Listen, I'm not bad at it. I'm just not great at it.
You're not bad at anything, Tracey.
No truer words have been spoken.
I know.
That's
the way to her heart, guys.
That is. Patreon.com/trash talk podcast. The smorgasbord is baked ziti.
Mm-hmm.
So Pumped to Vanderpump Rules podcast. Macaroni Rascals, a Jersey Shore podcast.
Yeah, that's the sausage and the peppers.
That's such a good smorgasbord.
It is. It is.
And then also Recycled with Noelle and Michael.
That's another good Borg.
It's a very good board. Go check it out. And also, if you want this podcast the day that we recorded up to a week early, you'll join at the elite level and you're going to love it. You're going to love the way you look. I guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
All right, let's jump into the pool here.
Jade.
Oh, also Patreon. It's like in the show notes.
There's also 100 girls on this episode.
Okay, nothing really happens with any of them. They're just kind of
I guess that's why they had so many girls on.
Yeah, but not like you don't have to show each of them just going to get coffee.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like usually they just show 3 girls an episode.
I do like
how
they start off. The opening scene is Christy running and yelling.
I know. She's very angry. She's nasty.
She's a nasty bee.
She is. She's very nasty.
Well, she also did not go to see her mom in the hospital. Kim, get
I
off
know,
your
but
high horse.
Kim, please.
Kim, you are having an intervention for your sister who is on drugs.
And you're surprised she didn't go see her mom
And she's
in the
like,
hospital?
she didn't even go see my mom in the hospital. Yeah, you know why, Kim?
Because she's on DRUGS.
Right. And Kim's like, yeah, so am I, but I went to the hospital.
Well, that's true. I gotta tell you, Kim, these blowouts that she has this episode,
they're the sleekest blowout you've ever seen in your life.
They are, and her grays are blended into her brown hair.
Well,
it looks
guess
good.
what? Guess
What?
who's a hairdresser?
Who?
Her niece.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget. It's like, Jade, does she do that anymore? I don't know.
Yeah, she has a little
I know, but it's just we don't
little
talk
business.
about it.
Well, I talk about it because I remember. That's true. It's like we don't really even allude to what she does for work anymore. I remember. Sorry about that. Oh,
Thanks.
God, I apologize. I remember when someone posted online that Jade was like on hiatus from work because she was pregnant, and then we reposted it from this person, and then she called us bad words, very specifically us. I was like,
yes.
Yeah, here's the thing. How would I know?
Right. She was so mean.
Right. But it's like, why wouldn't you just DM me and be like, hey, you know, that's not me, right?
Right.
And I'd be like, oh, actually, why don't you write a statement and I'll post it?
No, she can't do that. She has to be mean.
So then I started calling her a C word on the podcast.
Uh-huh.
Because you know what?
Do you not like saying that word?
I don't know. Sometimes.
On the podcast?
I don't know.
Like here right now, you wouldn't say it?
Cunt?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Jade's a cunt.
I would never say that. No.
No, well, I don't know. You know, I get scared because I know that you don't always like to curse. So I'm like, do I curse? Do I not? Because I curse a lot.
You could curse all you want. I don't know. I don't always curse though.
Here's the thing. I don't curse at home because Matt doesn't like it. I know that sounds ridiculous because he curses up a storm. But for some reason, when I curse, he gives me a hard time about it.
He gives you a hard time? What does that mean? Do we need to do marriage counseling? What's going on?
He beats me when I curse. No, like I'll be like, if I curse at him, he's near tears.
Oh, this is every man though.
I know, but like if I curse, I'll be like, do you really have to curse or what's with all the cursing?
Oh, I know.
Blah,
Or
blah,
if you say, oh my God. Oh God. I used to be like, what is this shit?
blah.
Why are you cursing at me?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me show you what it's like when I curse at you.
Right.
Put your big boy panties on because you are
Mhm.
going to make a pee-pee.
But meanwhile, he curses every other word. He curses so much because of the firehouse.
Right, but he's not like calling you a bitch.
No, and I'm not calling him. I mean,
Right.
sometimes, but
I mean,
not
spade's a spade, you know?
right. I'm like the fucking linguini's in the pantry.
Noelle,
Uh-huh.
never forget.
I know. You'll never forget.
Nope. I got you. But yeah, no, I mean, Jade, yada, 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 Jade does hair.
Yada yada yada. Jade's a cunt.
But I will say this.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
I know. It's annoying because it's like she does herself up and she looks so good.
She looks
every
so
time.
cute.
I know. Her hair is always cute.
She has
her
the
makeup's always
ashiest
good.
blonde. Her and Mackenzie have the ashiest blonde that I love.
Agreed. Did you see Jade did her hair? It's copper now.
Mm-mm.
She just did it today.
She's so cute.
I know. I agree with
She
you
is
on
so
that. She
cute.
has good skin.
She has good skin when she does the little space buns.
I know.
I'm like, why can't I look that cute?
I can't.
I'm nice to people though.
Are you?
Am I not? That was so
Here's the
mean.
thing. Here's the thing about
Yeah.
you. You and I are both very nice. We both kill people with kindness,
Yeah.
really. There are times
Like at UPS that time.
when your nice button is not pressed. I have to tell,
Nice.
like you did not wind yourself up before you left the house.
Like the time at UPS. That's what you're talking about.
That's one of them. Yes.
What's the other one? Go.
I could have unzipped my skin.
You know what? No, I'll get over it because you know what? I would do it again.
That was one. I don't know. Anytime there's like that guy, which you opened your window and he was next to me, the Uber Eats guy is on his motorcycle yesterday. I'm like, I actually wish I was dead. If I could melt into a puddle right now in this car, that would be great. That would be ideal, actually.
Stop
if
parking
I could just
inside
disappear.
of my car. It's so weird.
I wish that I could have just
The funny thing-
incinerated myself.
The funniest thing is that these guys, like on these little moped thingies that deliver
Mhm.
food, they'll park next to my face.
I know.
And I'm like, hello?
I know.
You're touching my cheek. We're cheek to cheek, sir.
I know.
You didn't even have to do that. This is crazy.
You didn't have to do it, but you did.
Right. But it's like also, what if I was pulling out?
Oh, they don't care.
Right. So then it's like, so you don't care about your life. Why do I need to be more careful than you are?
Here's the thing. So you're not an aggressive driver. We're in the UPS parking lot the other day. We're always in this parking lot. There is one of these Uber Eats drivers parked in back of your car.
Uh-huh.
You just start backing up.
I mean,
You
I have
are
to show him
fully,
who's boss.
but you are fully ready. We're gonna kill him. Like that's it. This
Yeah, but did I-
man.
okay, but did he die?
No, but he's like, you started like moving the tire of his bike, and he's like, hey, what are you doing?
It's like, hey, what are you doing?
I'm like,
You
I actually-
placed your car in. You placed your scooter inside of my car.
I'm ready to vaporize in the car, and you're like,
Noelle, you
you're
placed your
playing
scooter.
chicken with his tire.
No, he was playing chicken. I was playing nothing. He's the one. Why are you not concerned about him? Like, you should be concerned about why he did that, not about why I did. I was just doing regular stuff. He was doing crazy stuff.
It's just so funny. It's like you're so patient, but you're not.
Yeah, because
You're
that's
like, "No,
crazy.
I want to leave right now, and I
Okay,
will
but-
tell you to leave.
Sir, what are we doing?
It's just sometimes, like
didn't
you're
have-
so nice, but then other times you're just so not. I get it because that was like that lady with the. I'm not sure if it's a real accent in Walgreens. Accents.
Not a real accent.
But like, is it? I don't know.
We're gonna talk more about this on
Yeah.
BS, guys. Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast.
Mhm.
You will hear about what Noelle did in Walgreens, and it was not nice.
What I did in Trader Joe's, how I yelled at that lady.
Okay, but it's like you
Yeah.
are in your glass house throwing stones at me, and you're gonna die.
No, I know, but it's just like you just do things sometimes where I'm like, that kid in UPS, I will actually never get over that. I will on my deathbed, I will be thinking
You know what?
about
I'll
that.
never get over how stupid he was.
You're like, that's not true.
It wasn't true.
I'm like, I could die right now. Jesus could take me right now at this moment.
Jesus should have taken you because I got to tell you, double down, triple down, quadruple down on that one.
God, and then what if we go there and he's working?
I love it. That's
I'm
his
like, I don't
problem.
have any returns. I am ready to leave.
You're like, I came in for a cardio.
Yeah. I actually don't have one return.
Well, that's his problem. Also, the UPS store, clean your door. It looks like there was.
No, you're right. It's disgusting.
Come on, guys. Anyway.
Yeah, it's nasty.
You see what I'm saying? It's not me. It's you. Anyway, let's get back to this task at hand here that we have.
Okay, Jade.
All right. So we did, everyone's screaming, everyone's yelling, we're outside, yada, yada, yada. So
it's like you just can't take the trash out of this family. No offense.
You can't. And she goes, I could get my own help. Christy.
Here's the thing, Christy, you're not going to do that.
This is what I do love.
Uh-huh.
I am, as smart as I am mostly stupid.
Uh-huh.
I will say that. I can definitely admit that. I can be convinced of most things.
Yes.
I am really, really sharp, really, really intelligent. And then on the other hand, not at all, not even a little bit.
It's funny. You are right. You're actually very, very smart. But then other things, like, it's like, I actually have to explain this like you're 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Because I'm
funny.
like, yeah, she can get her own help.
Right.
I'm like, that's right, Christy. You can get her own help.
You're like, wait a minute. So her and Corey, they're not together?
They're not together, but he was about to drive her back to the Motel 6.
But that's what I'm saying. To the extended stay, I don't know. I just can't figure it out.
She was about to go back to the La Quinta extended stay in the chariot of Corey.
Man.
Big Sean's chariot.
Right, because they're definitely not together. I don't know. I'm just curious.
Okay. So she leaves. She storms off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. I took notes on the rest of this somewhere else, but it's like where? Because it's not even that.
Oh,
many
what?
notes.
Along with someone else?
Yeah, let's see. Because then they went to lunch.
Yeah. So Jade, Kim, and Lori go eat.
Okay.
Grandma's
I actually made another entry. What an idiot.
What an idiot.
Okay. So Grandma Lori is now miraculously out of the hospital like nothing happened.
She's feeling good.
She's feeling great. Kim's there feeling like she always does.
Yeah, she's feeling something.
She's feeling.
Jade has on the cutest shirt.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, she's just adorable.
I mean, you have on a turtleneck with pearls on the collar. And the cuffs.
Jade, dress me.
This could be a Forever 21 shirt.
Yeah.
I love it.
Dress me. Do my hair. Do my makeup.
Honestly, do my makeup.
Do my makeup.
Do my extensions. Put extensions in my hair.
Put extensions in my hair.
I want to see what happens. But that's what I mean. How much could you extend on your hair? Your hair is so long.
Yeah, but you could thicken it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, extend it.
Okay, extend
Do it.
Also, Stacy could do our extensions, our listener. She has the best fucking extensions.
Oh my God. Do you know that Stacy came to my show at Parks Casino too?
I love that.
I saw an old comment on one of my pictures and it said, so glad that I got to see you.
Oh
and it's
my
like,
God.
Stacy, did you not stay to say hello to me?
You know, the other day I had a video up about my laundromat incident. She's like, Noelle, come to my house. You could do all your laundry. We could do girl things. Okay. And I'm like, that actually sounds like a pretty good deal. Okay. Yeah, I'll drive to PA.
To do my laundry. Okay. So they're talking about how Christy left, but they're kind of like LOLing.
I know. I don't know, man. It's like,
okay. And then Lori's like, listen, just enjoy her. She's what she is. And it's like,
what she is.
Okay, but enjoy her?
Oh, well, Jade's like, but I want to enjoy her and I actually can't. Yeah. How would you enjoy her?
Enjoy what? The screaming, the yelling.
She's so combative all the time.
What, when she shows up to my daughter's birthday party and she fucking attacks Cheyenne?
When she shows up in her paisley best
and
cries to Cheyenne?
Please.
Yeah, come on.
This is not enjoyable. Listen.
No.
And she was a fun party drunk.
Well, yeah, that's different because there are some people that are fun. She's not
a fun party drunk. She's a mean meth monster.
She digs her eyes out, apparently.
She digs her eyes out.
I could throw up thinking about it.
She digs her eyes out.
She just digs at her eyes.
Didn't Oedipus do that?
Nasty. I don't know. Didn't he bang his mom? Or he liked
and then he
wanted
gouged
to?
his eyes out, right?
I don't remember. It's been a long time. Do you know I did a diorama of him in school? I did. Who picked it out? My father, obviously, to put on Oedipus. I had the Cliff's notes and we read it, and then we made a diorama. So there was a shoebox of a clay Oedipus and his mom.
What was it? A porn? Was there a Pornhub link? What was it? Were they both laying in bed kissing? What the hell was it? What do you mean?
I wish that I could remember. I remember we did a diorama on Oedipus Rex, and I had the Cliff's notes because my grandpa happened to have them in his basement.
And your dad was like, perfect. It's the same thing as reading the whole book. Oh God. All right. So in Oedipus Rex, Oedipus's eyes and his act of blinding himself symbolize the themes of knowledge, ignorance, and the limitations of human understanding, with his blindness ironically representing a newfound painful awareness.
They left that part out in Cliff's. Cliff,
you forgot
Cliff left that out. Oh, Cliff.
Wow. Oedipus initially is the powerful king with sight, the ability to see and solve problems, but he is blind to the truth about his own identity and actions.
Wow.
Yeah. After discovering the truth about his terrible deeds, Oedipus gouges out his eyes, an act that can be interpreted as a rejection of the sight that led to his ignorance and a desperate attempt to escape the horrors he had committed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Horrors. That's nasty.
The horror.
That's nasty.
So he did it.
Don't
Christy
fuck your mom.
Oedipus. Christy was like, oh God, that's the last time I banged Lori.
No, I was just gonna say, would you bang Lori?
Maybe when she banged Corey, she thought she was banging Sean.
Maybe she banged Lori. She thought she was banging Corey.
She's like, I don't know, it rhymes. I'm so sorry, it just rhymes. I said, come over here, Corey.
How am I supposed to know the difference?
I can't see. This meth's got me crazy, but I'm cleaning the house.
Oh God.
I'm cleaning this La Quinta. They think that I'm housekeeping.
Oh God, I'm gonna die right now.
Lori, Corey, come on,
Same
guys.
shit. Anybody with eyes can see that.
Wow. Oh, everything's fine. Listen, there's a lot of things. All right, let's all take a breath.
I gotta recover from that.
We have to recover from that. My rib hurts a little bit.
My A1C hurts.
Your A1C hurts. I hope you don't tear your A1C.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh man, it is. It's very important that we don't eat out too much.
Very important.
I like to cook my meals at home. You know that.
I actually really do too. Yeah, I do.
And with HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit.
You know, Tracy?
Yeah.
Our listener, our friend of the podcast, not just listener,
Our producer,
Clips,
our listener. Yeah, of course.
he also gets HelloFresh and he sends me videos of the finished product.
Okay, so the thing about Nick is that Nick is not good at cooking. No offense, Nick.
No, I know.
He's a man, so he's just like putting everything
He's
in
like,
one
I'll
pot.
just want a bowl of slop.
He calls it mush what he makes, right?
Right.
He's been getting HelloFresh. He's been cooking.
No, I know. And like everything, I'm like, that actually looks really good.
He does a pretty good job.
I know. It's really great. And if
The other
Nick
night he
could
made-
cook, you could cook too.
Yes. Listen, he made taquitos the other night. I'm like, they look like taquitos.
No, I know.
I've
like,
never
it
made
looks like you
taquitos
bought
before.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're tired of figuring out what's for dinner night after night, especially on those busy weekdays, get dinner done the easy way thanks to HelloFresh. Noelle, that's your favorite part.
What, HelloFresh?
No, your favorite part is not having to think about what to make for dinner.
Let me tell you something. Every night, you and I talk because we talk all day long. I'm like, what are you eating for dinner? You're like, I don't know. I'm like, what am I eating for dinner? I don't know. It's like, I love that I don't have to think about it.
Yeah. It's easy to find time to eat well with 50 wholesome, hassle-free meals to choose from each week. delivered to your door.
Love that.
We love that. Get up to 10 free meals and a free high protein item for life at HelloFresh.com/trash talk 10FM. One item per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as a discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. That's up to 10 free HelloFresh meals. Just go to HelloFresh.com/trash talk 10FM. And guess what? It's going to be right down there in the show notes.
Love that.
I do too. All right, let's see who's next. Who's up next?
Mackenzie.
All right.
So
I have a lot to say here.
I wrote catacombs comes over. That's not right.
No, the catacombs don't really come over. We usually go to the catacombs.
Yeah, I think that's Carly. It was supposed to be Carly.
Oh, okay. Kayla. I think it was Kayla.
Oh, okay. Kayla. Wow, I wrote Carly. Well, I wrote catacombs actually.
So they're preparing her to get pregnant.
Right.
Okay, so Kayla comes for the implantation because she's always there when Mackenzie gets pregnant. What?
Well, so she's always there when the babies come out, so she wants to be there when the baby goes in. I've never seen this girl a day in my life.
Never. Okay, so also she's implanting 2 embryos.
Right.
Also, she has 2 dogs and 2 cats, so that is the number of the day. 2.
Wow.
1, 2, 1.
I love that. Oh my God, my grandpa, that was his favorite. Yeah. He loved the count.
Okay. Quote, I wanted to fly my dad in, but he shot himself in the arm with an arrow and he's still recovering.
You sound just like her.
What?
Yeah. Oh.
No, I know, but it's just so crazy to hear it.
I know. And then her friend, Carla, is like, yeah, cool. Okay.
Oh.
No reaction.
Did he bleed red, white, and blue all over the house?
But it's like, no, like, how did he do that?
Okay. Last night,
Uh-huh.
Oklahoma was playing Connecticut, I think, in March Madness.
Uh-huh.
We were watching the game. And the guys were like, because everyone's like has their brackets.
Sure.
I don't really know what that I don't
either.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So Oklahoma was red, Connecticut was blue.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, who are you rooting for? And I was like, well, lucky for you guys, I bleed red, white, and blue. And they're like, Tracey, that's not helpful right now.
They didn't get it.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, if I had to pick a color, I'd pick blue over red.
Yes.
Yeah.
But just saying.
Tracey has a red to car right now is not the color that she likes. She's very upset by it.
Okay.
She's so upset by it that we saw our friend and he didn't care, but she had to tell him that it's not her car, even though there's nothing wrong.
He didn't even know we had a car.
Right. That's it. It's like he didn't even know we had legs to walk to go see him. Like, you think he knew we had a car?
I was like, by the way, that's not my car. He's like, great.
He's like, I like it. And you're like, yeah, but it's not mine. He's like, okay. Great.
Oh God. And then I had to drink a matcha that was basically sludge.
Yeah, I know. That was the thickest matcha I've ever seen. My boyfriend made it.
He did a bad
Yeah,
job.
he's the nicest kid in the world.
Baddest, he's the baddest matcha maker ever.
He
in
makes
the world.
me rocket fuel when he makes my coffee
good.
too. I know.
It's really not good. All right. I want to do it one more time.
Okay.
I wanted to fly my dad in, but he shot himself in the arm with an arrow. And he's still recovering. Okay, great. Okay. So they just keep talking about like getting pregnant, how she's getting pregnant now. She's getting pregnant now. I don't mean to be a jerk.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed that these embryos are going to take.
No.
This is crazy to just like.
I will say this, and I could be very wrong here. In the confessional, the one where she's wearing the pink denim, she looks very pregnant. Her face, her nose is giant. She looks
Here's
pregnant.
the thing. Maybe she got pregnant.
No, I know, but I'm just saying in general, my prediction is that she is pregnant. To me, she looks very pregnant.
Sure. But what I'm saying is you're telling all 3 of your children.
I mean, here's the thing. You have to have your kids chant for it. I mean, I would honestly, this is like Leah parenting.
That's what she did with the last 2.
Yeah, I can't take this.
No, with the last 2 pregnancies, she made them all chant. Yeah, you see how weird that is?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's weird. Oh, but it's like, stop. Why do your kids even know? Because if it doesn't take, they're going to get upset.
But that's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
She's like, I wanted to fly my dad in, but I got shot with some cum.
Yum.
Yum. I love it. Jaxie. Bronx is looking feral.
Something's happening to Bronx.
Nothing. Actually, things aren't happening to Bronx, I think.
Okay, that's a better way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, things are
Yeah.
maybe time is going backwards for Bronx even.
It's so slow. It's like it's not even moving. Wow. So she goes in and she gets implanted.
Oh, she's like, I was so emotional the whole time.
Remember the last time you got implanted?
Oh man, was Cara there?
Carly
Yes.
Catacombs was there. And now they have to wait 12 days.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, man. Why are you doing this?
I feel like this is such a jinx.
This is the craziest thing. Yeah.
Whether
I
she
don't
got
know.
pregnant or not, it's like this is just such a weird way to
Yeah,
start
I
this.
don't know. It does something weird to me. It makes me feel weird.
It definitely makes me feel weird. All right, moving on to Ashley.
Okay.
I don't know, man. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. It's like I guess she's doing the right thing.
I think she's doing the right thing.
Yeah, she's trying to help Holly C. Barr.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay. I think it's Paige.
Okay.
Like Paige with a J. Paige.
I feel like it's Paige.
Here's the thing. It's spelled Peij. So no matter which way you slice it, it's ridiculous. How about that? Mm-hmm.
It's like the craziest name I've ever heard of.
I was like, hold up. I like paused and I'm like, how exactly would I pronounce this?
Paige.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, I get it.
No, I get it, but
A little?
what are we doing here?
All right. Well, Paige.
Uh-huh.
How'd you pronounce it?
Paige.
Paige comes over.
Like beige.
Paige comes over. And she talks to her and says she's trying to figure out how Holly could see Barr.
Right.
Okay. And
I think she feels guilty.
She does.
I know, and I feel bad for her.
So she said that she got a text message saying that she could have contact with Barr about Holly.
Right, as long as it's like not threatening.
Right.
Basically.
So it's like just as long as it's just about Holly. Okay, great. I don't know, man. I would be scared.
Why? He's in jail.
I know, but like if even just like I don't know, this whole thing is just so like after I got kidnapped, I don't know if I would want to talk to the guy.
I guess, but I have to tell you, I just don't know if they're gonna stay broken up.
Interesting.
I really don't.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I mean, here's the thing: if you were gonna stay broken up, you wouldn't be drawing him a picture. You know, I don't know.
What? Ashley's drawing him a picture too?
Ashley, they said Ashley's like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna draw. Blah blah blah. They both.
What do you
drew him
think
a
she
picture.
drew?
I don't know. I draw him a fucking middle finger. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know.
Do you think she drew him a picture of the gun that he shot at her graduation party?
No, I think they were drawing like anime or something. I really don't know. Right. The
All
gun.
right. So Holly got a B on her progress report.
And she's like, oh, I got a B.
She's like, she goes, you're doing better in computer science. What? I'm sorry. Are you majoring in political science?
That's what I'm saying. This kid is great. She's great.
Oh,
She is great. I would pick her to be my child.
100%.
Yeah.
So she got her a video call visit and she goes, I'm also very grateful that you did it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see him.
Oh, I love her.
Who talks like this?
Well, it's because I think, just like you and I think that she talks to her like she's an adult. I don't think they ever spoke to her like she was a baby.
Okay, so there's someone on TikTok. I don't know who it is because my TikTok got hacked. And it's a woman and her daughter is like 6 months old. And it's just like her and her daughter laying like, on their backs. And she's like talking into the camera and she's talking to her daughter. Just like, she's like, today I'm going to get a mani-pedi. Yeah. She's like, then we'll have lunch. She's like, your father will come home and then we'll have dinner. She's like, I'll do some laundry. And what do you think about that?
Yeah.
She has millions and millions of views.
There is a person that I follow. Her name is like Noelle something. She's very Italian. She's from Jersey. She has 2 kids. One is Jada. She's 5. And then she has a little one, like Satori is his name. And she'll like make her daughter's lunch. She's like, I'm going to make my daughter's lunch because I'm a perfect fucking mom. And then she'll be like,
I know who you're talking about.
And she's like, Jada, what do you want? You want a fluff sandwich? Yeah, my kid eats fluff. So fucking what? And it's like, she just talks like that in front of them. And she's like, you better wash your hands. We don't want no crusty, dusty kids up in here. And it's like, she's fun with them because she's young. And it's like, I think that her kids will be so fun.
Probably. Let's see what happens, or maybe not. So Holly talks to Barr in private. Ashley's like, let me go give her some privacy.
Ashley with the most perfect posture I've ever seen in my life.
Seriously, but also when she gives Holly her privacy, she gives her privacy from the cameras.
Yeah, which I love.
And I'm like, there we go.
Uh-huh. I love that.
Well, Holly said it made her miss him even more. But
Mm.
don't worry.
But
She's going
I
to have
also
2 calls
think
a week.
I also think Bar was really good to Holly. You know what I mean? Like they seem to have a really nice relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then she's like, listen, I know that you want to talk to your dad. If anything changes, like, promise me you'll tell me. I was like, oh.
I love this. I think that they have a nice relationship.
It's cute. It's cute.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Sorry, I had to
God.
yawn. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
know,
not
and every
acting-
time you yawn,
I know you yawn, but here's the thing. This yawn was granted. This was warranted. Cheyenne's like, we got the results of the heart monitor. Yeah, I know, Cheyenne.
I know. No shit, Cheyenne.
She hasn't gotten pregnant, so they go to the fertility doctor.
They've been trying for 7 months. And you know, it just goes to show you so many people are like, it's age, it's age, it's age. And it's like, there are so many other factors.
Yes. Also, I've had friends. Listen, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you. I've had friends that have tried that were young,
Yeah.
and it took like a year.
Here's the thing, right? When I was 40, I went to a fertility doctor just to be like checked out. I had like 4 eggs.
Yeah.
It's like, and
That's why eggs are so expensive now too.
But
You had the bird flu.
It's so crazy because then I have a cousin who naturally got pregnant at 47. Naturally.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no rhyme or reason to a lot of it.
And also, she does have a point though. I mean, we'll talk about it more, but it's like we always blame the woman, not the man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So they're going to check his sperm count. They're going to check her ovulating. They're doing an ultrasound. So she has eggs.
Right. Like she
Okay.
has a bunch
of eggs. Zach had to jerk it. And he's like, yeah, I missed the cup.
But he goes, holy shit. Oh my God. And it's like, we had to hear him come. You guys had to
That
do
wasn't
that.
real.
Right. But like, come on. Even if it wasn't real, you guys want us to think that we heard Zach come. Zach's beard is so long now. Like his loser is growing. His loserism is growing out of his face.
Well, he missed the cup.
It's office every day with your beard like that.
Also, you missed the cup. You had one job.
Yeah, right. That's his only job.
Oh, I should have stood up. Oh, shut up, Zach.
Yeah, shut up, Zach.
So they're like, yeah, you have a lot of sperm, but it just doesn't do anything. Kind of just like you. Maybe your sperm could take over Cheyenne's father's business.
And they're saying you have to. Here's the thing, I don't care about smoking weed, obviously. Who cares about smoking weed? But it's like he even had to smoke before the appointment.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, you can't smoke or drink for a week before this appointment. This appointment is so important. I want your
but you know what? I'm glad he did
because
then that's what they're like every day. They're all of your sperm are stoned every day.
No, you're right. You're right. They're like,
good. I'd be like,
swimmers.
do what you do every day, you loser.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's so funny because it's almost like I think that she's the one that now really, really wants to have the kid, and he seems to be a little more indifferent about it. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So moving on to Brianna.
She's with the girls. They're eating Cheetos.
When she sits down on her man-made butt. It's just the craziest thing.
I mean, that butt is out of control.
It's just so crazy.
That butt is insane.
She's like, hey, Nova, do you want to talk about your feelings? She's like, no. She's like, how about you, Stella? She's like, no.
I love how close the girls are. They're always
cute.
hanging out with each other. They're cute. They have their nails the same. It's really cute.
So it's been 2 months since Savoyne was there. And Nova's been going to therapy. She loves her therapist, but the therapist wants to talk to Brianna. Now, the therapist probably wants to talk to Brianna because Nova won't talk.
No, I know. And it's also like
she's probably like, you tell my mom then. I don't care.
But I hate that it's like Devoyne, he texts once in a while, he calls once in a while. Like he's actually really not making any sort of effort.
know.
I hate hearing that.
Roxy looks unwell.
Bro, her 18-hour bra is flat. like not to be mean, I'm just saying it's something that I noticed as an observing. She doesn't look well. She has bags under her eyes really bad. She's very thin. She doesn't look well.
Also, Brianna has fake plants on the back of the stove.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Really?
You must not cook ever.
No, she doesn't cook.
All right. Well, Roxy said that Nova's hormones are crazy. Why does this is like a real weird narrative that Roxy needs to like almost like sexualize Nova.
Yeah, she keeps saying that
she's
Nova's
gonna get pregnant.
Be a teen mom.
It's like, can we not?
It's like, why are we talking about this? This is why Nova doesn't speak to any of you.
Mhm.
This is why, though, because of Brianna and Roxanne, how they are. Brittany's not like that. But because of how Brianna and Roxanne is, there's no boundaries or anything. This is why Nova's like, I can't open up
Yeah.
because everybody's in everyone's
Yeah.
business. I can't do this. Everybody's so judgy with each other.
Of course. Okay, so she's like, oh, did you tell Devon that Nova's going to therapy? And she's like, no, he didn't ask. So you can't tell him until he says, hey, by the way, is
Nova in therapy? Right.
But Brianna, it's like she can't communicate either. Listen, I'm not saying that Devoyne is great or anything.
She has a lot of resentment towards him.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's weird because don't you remember when he was like living with them?
Yeah, but it's like even when he was there, even not that he's the perfect parent, but even when he was spending every time he spent time with Nova, he spent time with Stella too.
Yeah.
Always. And he always had Stella included. He never got any recognition for that. That bothered me.
Yeah. It's just
And
like,
it's
yeah,
like-
that's their dad. It's like, no,
Right.
it's not.
Right.
I know.
Mhm.
Well, also, did you notice all the doors in this house are black with black frame?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're all
Mhm.
chipped.
I hate that.
Yep. Hold on, wait 1 second. I just have to text.
Listen, you do you, boo.
Sorry.
I like when we do this live. It feels good.
No, it's
It
fine.
feels authentic.
Thank you. So she wants okay. So she goes to the therapist and
Mhm.
the therapist tells Brianna
Mhm.
that she has to spend time with Devoyne's family. So she wants to be more connected to Devoyne's family. That's
I
what
can
it is.
understand that. Sure.
And she wants her dad to move back.
Right.
But also Nova's avoiding Devoyne.
Right. Because she resents him a little bit.
She's
And I
mad.
get that. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. And it's like, I love how she was on the phone with Brittany. And Brittany, like, I wish Brittany was my sister. I feel like she's so calming just to talk to.
Yeah, she's
so
nice.
easy to talk to.
She listens.
You know what? Because I forget that Brianna had her dad her whole life until she got pregnant.
Right.
That's the craziest shit.
I know.
It's like your dad left when you were 16 because you got pregnant and he still won't talk to you to this day. Your daughter's a teenager and he still won't talk
It's
to you.
so crazy.
I will never believe. It's like your dad actually never loved you. He
Yeah.
actually didn't.
No.
Yep.
He didn't.
That's crazy.
Oh well, he's gone. Guys, so is this episode. This episode is over. And
Over.
now what you're gonna do is you're gonna follow us Teen Mom Trash Talk on Instagram, Teen Mom Podcast on Twitter. Follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Choosing TRIXIETUZZINI on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, maybe question mark. TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything podcast related. Also, Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok and YouTube. TraceyCarnazzo.com, TraceyCarnazzo.com. Leave us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to us on, and we'll see you next week.
Sounds great.
Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. Bye.
Bye.